Hello guys, welcome to tonight's show. My name is Chooks and nobody let me dey for the studio. I dey with Terence. As we promise, we can give una the updates for the match wey dem wan play between Arsenal and West Ham. So someone can give una the pre-match analysis of how the match will be. So Terence, how you dey now?
Good evening to all Arsenal fans all over the world. I really salute now, Mr. Chus. Good evening, sir. You are doing a great job.
Alright, Baba, no wahala now. So make I no waste time, make I carry una go the lineup because the way things be now, don't be like say Ateta they use the same lineup we will use against Southampton, and the same lineup we can use. Normal Ramsdale dey for goal, then Tomiyasu, Gabriel Mogales, Ben White, Tierney, Pate, Shaka, Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli. Then Lacazette, nice thing for the front. Not say for the match against Southampton, Lacazette self still score. So I believe that's why they still keep the guy. So when you look this lineup, Terence, you will say the first thing will just strike my eye and I say Emil Smith Rowe is missing in this lineup, going to play against Southampton, and he don't recover. But now this guy they find it hard to enter inside the team. Sure, you feel say they for call him back. I mean, like us we use the same lineup we use against Southampton.
Say me one particularly, I be fan of Emil Smith Rowe. But I think say Ateta they follow the ideology of you don't change the winning team. Say this team this lineup where you call so now the same team now plays Southampton and they do well. Although for the first 15-20 minutes for that Southampton match, they're not gel like that, but for second half they can't really pick up. So maybe he wants me Emil Smith Rowe recover well because now in the next 10 days so we'll play like 4 matches. So in they try to manage the players so that he will feel rotate the team. So that maybe because this one are the most critical period of Premiership. You understand? You not just put all your players in for one match. So in the try manager, maybe if Emil Smith Rowe not come today for first half, maybe on Saturday when they play against Leeds United, he go use them. So I think say if they do man management for the team now, right now after they do, and I support the idea of keeping them because the guy don't play too many matches, and when you don't play too many matches, if they burn out, when they burn out, you're gonna get tight going, you're gonna get heavy legs and stuff like that. So maybe he won't because we don't do the most critical parts of Premiership. He want me recover fully so that he go through this period. And at the end of the day, say January 9th, they tell on Arsenal team whether they go enter top 4, top 6, or maybe they go. So he want try to break that barrier of January this thing, so that at the end of the day, Arsenal fit dey up there. I think it's a welcome development.
All right, no wala. Yeah. Okay, no wala. Baba Sato, welcome to the show. Don't take see your face. So I don't know whether I don't see the lineup. So make I just put the lineup up for those who just join us now. Safe. Whether for see people who get there. So normal Ateta they use the same lineup who use play against Southampton. Now they use Ramsdale for post, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel Mogales, Tierney, Pate, Shaka, then Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli. Now they behind Lacazette. And at the same time, people waiting for Benjamin, Nuno Tavares, Lokonga, Pepe, Emil Smith Rowe, Maitland-Niles, Elneny, and Nketiah. And this people 90 there. So Baba Sato, what are the ask Terence now? We say no say Emil Smith Rowe now. Upon us, I ain't good reach before I can get that injury. Now the guy they find them hard to enter the first 11. So I don't know. Don't ask Terence now. Say you follow for those who feel say they're supposed to bring the guy back in, make control that midfield. I be make Kukuma stay for Benjamin because like Terence talk, you don't change a winning team.
Yeah, up gunners. On a good evening, my brother. Oga Terence, I must greet you. I see you.
Good evening, sir.
I got you. So you said, I greet you, Baba. When you say, they see you, then I call they shocking your brother. They go, you understand? So call the package just see one can. And the time when I wanted to see your program, it don't almost finish. So I just follow up for the comments and the rest. So I concern. Yeah. So I'm so happy to be here today. Sir, they always deal with you for this kind of stuff. You understand?
Yeah.
So for waiting on that Terence talk, I still view the opinion small, but the truth be said, say Smith Rowe still one kind injury pro player one kind. Now this season I never had to say get injury. So meanwhile, not be say he no will play and not be say no will play. Maybe he will play maybe from that 70 something innings or 80 something. If he can break and come change one or two as he may blend. Because if you even see the pattern who they play now, let come to realize where you want play now, where you want for start. It go there somehow now. You know, understand? Now Martinelli wing, you go like say me you go now. At least Martinelli is doing well there. One kind now. You understand? So now just to say we get back up, maybe second half the reason do one or two changes. You
Yeah.
understand? So me first say
Yeah.
relax first before you go pick up to a normal form well. You understand? So but presently now I believe say maybe the see this step based on me not go get that injury damage too much. So if we can bring out like 20 minutes or 15 minutes, make us do some changes like that. So now waiting I see like that be down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no wahala now, Baba Sato. You don't talk very well. So I got tell us, make I come back to you now. If you check this West Ham, normal, they be our wife. You get for the last 5 games for Emirates, they collect normal. But these people now, presently for this season, they can't do one kind form. So the question now be say, shall we get the mental strength to win these people tonight? You feel say Arsenal get the ability to win this West Ham team, and I love London
You know,
derby.
yes, Mr. Chooks. You know, I always dey tell you one thing about Arsenal. Arsenal have the right set of players to win any team for Premiership. If only we get our tactics right, and if only we can inspire these boys, if only you can just tell them what they need to hear. You know, say they always they look at Ateta. If you see what Piers Morgan talk about Ateta, he say Ateta they like the pets Aubameyang. My friend, I know I just good at that because Ateta sometimes you know the one they use players wey be like say that they play well, but if you just like players, you want to use that set of players to play game. So what are they trying to talk in this match now? Arsenal, this right of these players we did this team now get the ability to knock West Ham blue, black, and white, no matter where they want come from. The only thing why I think say that made that they careful of is Antonio and Bowen. Those two players that they always they cause problems for anything because I had the opportunity to watch them against Chelsea. That match where they beat Chelsea 3-2. Bowen are torn for Chelsea defenders' flesh. He give them problem until he score the second goal. So if Arsenal feel hold their own and make the attacking this team and they create a lot of chances for themselves, believe you me, if Arsenal can convert their chances, West Ham not be people wey suppose give them problem. I know say West Ham, if you talk about this season, they are flying high. They are a very good team. They are compact. Their coach is very sound upstairs. You understand? So Arsenal need to. I believe say before match, like you get one day why I read. Arteta say before any match, they do 24 hours review of any team in one play. They watch their clips so that he go know how he want to tackle that team. So I believe say you don't watch. We will be even fans self. We dey watch them, so we dey know where their loopholes dey. See, their defense not too strong. Where their strength dey. Now their midfield and their attack because they get this England midfielder. What's his name? Who will be the captain of West Ham now? Or what's this guy's name? Huh? No, Noble. This other guy. Where the partner? No, where the partner England English national team for midfield. Oh, why I forget this name?
Yeah, don't forget.
I don't forget. No worry.
Okay, Declan Rice.
Declan Rice. Thank you.
Rice.
Yes. So now there their strength. Now there their strength. If you feel like Zaka and Partey, if they feel hold that midfield, they take them to be their own. They get authority for that midfield, and they feel distribute. And then Odegaard feel distribute the passes. Believe you me. And this Martinelli they do the diagonal run. They run into defenders. We go cause them a lot of trouble, and we go push them back. But if we let them hold on to the game and let them control the game, let them dictate the pace of the game, and then we will get problem because they get a lot of players who is a bit run.
Round off.
Okay. They get players a bit run, and from there, they figure certain a problem. That is it. Sorry for the time why I take. Yeah.
No, Baba Sato, I don't know how you self this. Actually, say if we win this West Ham team, are we good enough to beat this team?
The truth is that it's not going to be easy. That's just the truth. That's just the truth because I'll forget saying at the Arsenal fans, the truth needs to be told. They're in good, perfect shape past us when it comes to form. They're in very good form. If you look those big teams where they don't play now compared to us, they don't fuck many big teams up than us. You know, so they get the abilities to do all the damages, just like the way my guy they talk just now. Their midfield is good, the attack is good. Now let maybe even their flank as well is good as well. So now let that
Yeah.
defense they don't do that too bad. Yeah, now
Yes.
let that defense they not that too balanced little. You understand? But once you know say when midfield is good, defender is always be okay. So I just pray, shall say based on the other in the other way around, we see they in good perfect shape when it comes to home based on through the
Yeah.
fans and the rest. I believe say they will ginger us, they will back us, you know. So if we get opportunity, just like if the opportunity come, just like Leicester, we'll play Leicester, or just like the way these people they play us that day, what they call this people will knock 3-0. You know, if you see that
Southampton.
match,
Southampton.
Southampton, if you see that match, Southampton counter, Southampton, you already do the counter, we already do the scoring. You understand? So if that opportunity come like that, we take over am. If we fit score one, score two, I know say we get up because even our own defense presently now not be leftover where you your say you ride on am. Both our fine keeper wey dey there. If you beat my
Mm.
defender, you can't see beat my keeper easily. So I
Yeah.
just pray if
Yeah.
we get draw or we win 1-0, because above all they will come with full force as well. We have been beating them. I think we have played less than 5 times and for our own we don't beat them for that 5 times and beat 4 times. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm presently now the way they be now, they don't like want to take that nonsense. They're in the perfect form, you know, and they will still take us challenge. Say these people don't to counter us. Today we will break that you. So let's just keep our finger crossed. More look waiting today will give us, my brother. Compared to this Aubameyang saga where they feel say, I don't say if we lose today, we'll put up for Aubameyang. So Aubameyang, you need to come out now. You're the premium winner. You understand, man? So now waiting and see with that one, you know? Yeah.
Okay, but talking about that Aubameyang, say I don't ask a lot of people about their own say, you get, because we'll go live like yesterday with the news break. So I said, make I even ask yourself, what will be your own take about this Aubameyang saga? You follow for those who they talk say they're supposed to forgive him. I be support those who they say he good as they ask him.
Who is ask? Sato?
Baba
Now you.
Saturn, now you
No,
are
now
the
you,
ask
now you,
now. I
now
don't
you.
hear your take.
Okay, now me.
Baba Saturn, now you are the
If
ask.
now, okay, brother. If now me, of a truth, I don't never take the captain ban from your hand. But I feel they punish him, but that based on I feel punish him like that first match we don't play. Even the second match, I feel punish him partially, but I forgive him. You know why? Why I talk so? Yes, Benin people say if you beat Pikin with right hand, they use left hand say carry and come. So you suppose know now say from presently now no settlement for that team again now. If you do well, you play well. If you not do well, they'll put you for your position. And unto you supposed to know why would they punish you like this? Say you know we play this too much, man. We don't care that we lose or that we gain. But for to sound warning to any other person, we want to do the same stupid things or this character we want to come and say if they feel punish captain like this, what about me will be just ordinary floor member? So taking the captain for a hand, I don't say not be good idea. It's a good idea for one way, but to me, in the other way, it's not that too good way because I for say they still give one like maybe from inside January. You understand? If you can counter am because you know, say inside that team, we they get carcass. So they feel because of that carcass now, say me they just struck Ateta, maybe they drive am based on if Ateta lose 3 or 2 match now, everybody will come back against Ateta hat, you know, like that. So if that crew now join her now, say they begin a flop, the way they flop, now Ateta will get her for body. But Ateta just wants to prove to everybody and everybody within that club, so see, I like you, not me say, I know officially deal with you. Now me put you there, officially take you come out. Now be waiting happen so.
Yeah.
So now waiting I feel say happen. But to me, you could have still consider and say, more just punish and then more forgive her. But all the same, the decision we are not bad.
All right,
Yeah.
no while my dear football lovers, as soon as they watch us, I bet let me know for the comment section if our broadcast they crack, whether it will break. Make I know because you get us at the facility for back end there. Make I know with the status of our network. So Baba Terence, over to you. What do you say for the matter? Because when we go live, now to will join us. So what will be your own
Yes.
opinion about the way they take about me young matter?
Yes, you see, one, no man is an island for anything, and no player is bigger than any club. That's for one. Then number two, like what my brother Baba Sato talk, I think say he don't talk and finish. You know, this is not the most critical period of Premiership. It's not good to change the captain at this particular time of the Premiership. Fine, give him a 2-match ban, 3-match ban is a deterrent already. As a warning to other players that if even as a captain, if they fit one to captain, then any other players can be dealt with. You understand? But still on still, this is not the first time Aubameyang has done it. Captain is supposed to be a leading example. You understand? So you're supposed to serve as an example to the players. Yeah. Even as you know, quick, we know say mother is supreme. Mother is fantastic. Everybody love their mother. But as you know, quick come, you go call the coach or you call the management, say, see, the thing don't take another dimension. I'll spend extra time. So they'll know, say, Aubameyang, you go let them understand. But you don't call anybody. You can't be like, say, you disregard the team. You understand? So they just sit and tell Aubameyang, say, he's not an hero that cannot be shaken. You understand? So I know say fine, it might not bad, like what about Sato talk. It might don't spoil and it can cause people way there around that way see like they will want to do everything by all means to make sure say Arteta go. But I think saying I welcome development because if we continue to take nonsense from our captain, before you know other players will do it and it will scatter the team. Go scatter the unity of the team because and some players already invest for Aubameyang. Say Aubameyang already get some kind of attitude problem. I coach will do anything about that. And before you know, before those things all they happen for team, before you know the team goes scatter. Now it's not a warning to other players that if you do anyhow, you will see anyhow. I ain't be the truth. It's a good one.
Yeah. All right, no while now. The network just did bad this night. Well, the manager and they go now. Very soon now, first half will start. So, Baba Sato, away from that issue we just talk now. You see this lineup now. You see, say some people they talk say why then they start Xhaka. Say why they no put Lokonga there because for the match against Southampton, Xhaka just they waste ball, they lose ball anyhow, they lose possession. So people they talk say why they no play Lokonga. Say Lokonga should have started ahead of this Xhaka. Tell me they know they use name, they select. I don't know whether they think along that line.
Baba, why I don't think along that line? They say you then see and say that guy go almost about 2 months or close to 3 months injury. You know you expect say you're scoring, you're beginning to play magic now. And if you don't even start and when you want to blame, you know if we use the pedigree of Xhaka, they imitate Sambi Lokonga. Sambi Lokonga don't get faults. He makes some faults. We even make us they even score us before he can even become the adapt. You know if you expect say Xhaka they come back for injury now, may your pick form. He must wave on. The same thing we see they happen to Smith Rowe, where we just say Smith Rowe. If Emi come now, Smith Rowe come now. He not fit perform like the way he be before. 2 or 3 days we never see a play ball, we never see a do things. He go see give up, he go see deform her from a normal form. So Xhaka need to restart so that may pick up to a normal form before. If not the experience, me with you know say that guy did brutal. If not the experience, if not the mark, in your mark, he even pass Sambi Lokonga. I will not dispute about that. Sambi Lokonga is a youngster, is a promising player, is good, is coming up. But at least senior and senior, you'll be like waiting to happen to Tierney. But they say more leave Lutavares, more drop Tierney. If you don't give these people chance, as Sir say they don't come back from injury, they're not going to feel blend. So more manager, I believe say today will still do well. So that's what I know.
All right now. Baba Terence, what if you for this matter we talk about now? Xhaka and Lokonga.
Yes. This match we want to play today in a physical game. And we need presence for the midfield. Yeah. We need people who hold on to the ball. You understand? And so Sambi Lokonga, I know a lightweight player. I never get that physique for Premiership. Although with many games, he will improve. Because West Ham not be team will be like pushovers. They need power for this game. So I believe that I make the coach bring in Partey and Xhaka so that they hold on to the midfield well. And what my brother Sato talk, Xhaka they come back from injury. You have to get that 100%. But football is all about form. That is one thing I still know about football. If you know, say if they come from injury, we'll start. Probably you draft in for the second half. So that with the small game time where they give her, you go to pick up. You understand? We're not the talk say because of say you like players. If you know say this particular person where they bench, they inform pass this one, we just they come back from injury. Why not give the one where they inform, make it play? But then I still can say because of the power, the strength of Xhaka, I make him one use for this match ahead of Sambi Lokonga. That is it. It's a physical game.
Well, that one self day because many people don't the original. I don't know whether on self see waiting that Shaka do for that last match. The way the guy they play. But away from that, now Basato, Odegaard, 3 in 3 games, 3 goals, back to back to back. The guy is on fire now. I don't know. I see the way this guy they play now. Sure, you follow observe the way the guy don't change from Benjamin to starting 11.
That is what we are trying to say. There comes to a time when Emmy they hot, we don't even know, we don't even people don't even they complain, say, among all the players who we buy, Odegaard are the most poorest person among of them. This is fans for you. If you good today, they'll praise you. If you bad tomorrow, they'll fuck you up. Like the life of Aubameyang, that the life of our former keeper. That is just the truth. You know, understand? You see, I say when you begin to give Odegaard playing time, it began to pick up form, began to follow up with everything that happen. So without you don't give these people chance and form, they don't fit come back to their normal stable playing system. So now waiting you just talk. So Odegaard now the real example to waiting you to talk against Granit Xhaka and every other players. So we just need to be patient. Everybody know will feel you're in perfect shape at one. Look at Martinelli now. Martinelli, you know how many weeks, how many months that guy take chop bench. But the guy enjoy the guy no. And let that player, I don't see say never come out for Facebook or social media or whatever. Can't they complain? Say he want move oh, you see like the way Nelson they complain. Now say he want move. The guy never won the but today now Aubameyang now don't shit for church and the guy don't take over. And the fans don't they win the hearts now. So if you keep on like that, now say you'll be when your chance when you take it, Baba. So I say you'll be, you know.
Yeah. But Terence, how you have to see this matter now? Odegaard on fire.
And one thing about football, if you live for 1 day, football will live for 3 days. If you know they play regularly, you are entitled to drop form. Now whether they give him more playing time, you can't say the guy that they pick. You know what will be the problem that time. You know, say fine, we don't say come last season, come play half of the season for us. He never really jail for that premiership. But with this game time where they give him so now fantastic player, I don't watch him when he play for Madrid. All those few matches they play for Madrid. I watch the guy. The guy in the control game because of the pace of Premiership. That make probably he never feel hit the ground running like that because Premiership is fast, it's hard, and it's very physical. So you understand? And you know, say never to get that power like that. But with more game time, I believe they will pick up. It's a nice one. It's a welcome development. Give them the playing time and let them develop as a young player. At the end of the day, by next year, next year, you see, Arsenal will be a team of it will be a force to be reckoned with. That is it.
Now the prayer, the prayer. But tell us, what will be your prediction for this match? West Ham versus Arsenal.
2-1.
Okay, Arsenal will win 2-1. But Sato, you call. What will be your prediction?
But they look 2-0. Maybe if he come for us one time. Now maybe I talk for probably 1-0.
Now that's a 2-0 and they look cool. So make I come back to you, Baba Terence now. Is this say this West Ham now? They did very hot. Then get Antonio, they get Bowen, they get Nobu, they get Susek. You know, they get a lot of players who will cause problem. They get Lanzini. So now the question will be say, can Ben White and Gabriel Magalhaes handle that Antonio? Because when you check West Ham versus Liverpool, you go see the way Antonio they bully Virgil van Dijk. So if you say our own defense, they go fit handle that.
See, you know, what I like. You know what I like. What is this Brazilian? What you call yours now?
Gabriel Magalhaes.
You know what I like him? He's a very rugged player. If not maybe Arteta now, I would let Gabriel Magalhaes to do the dirty work, which is the man to man marking. Why White with the roof, which is now with the roof, with the take the clearance, with the tribunal the goal. So if you put that kind of person of Magalhaes, we get power with because Antonio na beast. He gets force.
Yes.
So if you put Magalhaes, may you hold them. They may White black say they free, may take the roving this thing. Arsenal not get problem. They may party there on top of the game today, which is the block behind before the defense. Make it cement that midfield. At the end of the day, the chance we will make them useless. I believe so. We'll see hold on to our own today. God willing, we will do well.
But Basato, you go. What if you now? If you say we fit handle because West Ham not only handle yourself, they get plenty players who I don't call now. So if you say we fit handle these people,
you see that guy we call yours now. And they look like Tuare where they walk, where they grab, where they run, the high now they look out. If that guy fit bully Van Dijk where still thick, Baba, now God will save us. Because the guy enter, even not only that one, you see what he still do against Chelsea now. You know, say the guy gets the guy gets the guy is skillful, the guy get force.
He get pace.
So only waiting I just pray for say, make God just see us through. Because they get all the qualities for that forward to say it will shake our defense. But I just pray, say, at least the grace what we felt they beat them, may that same spirit and that grace come upon us to the most do and one can. Because today, now go determine between West Ham and Arsenal, who go do that top 5 and top 4 for this first leg. Yeah.
No be lie, Baba Sato. Baba Terence, you get wetin Martin Keown, will be one of our legends. You get wetin talk today about this Aubameyang matter. So I want to get to my own opinion. So Baba call the talk say this Aubameyang issue. Say I thought I'm supposed to run wetin run now. He's supposed to leave him because he did 2 ways. Say the team feel go disrupt the flow of the team. I don't know whether yourself you buy that idea. Say if you just wait till the end of the season, you believe say he good as in do because Aubameyang is like a cancer to the team. But they just come out and you feel for this way.
Yes, I never supported Arteta for what he do because I'm a big fan of Aubameyang, even if they misbehave. Fine, I know no man is an island. Because of the love of the team, what we get for the team, no one know our team go collapse. I for decides to say make it wait. Even if you give a match ban, if they better than say you take the captaincy and ban, because now the mind of the players, some players don't sour. So if it does sound like that, problem don't do the team, division don't do the team, and at the end of the day, you can't find it difficult to arrange back your team again. Our problem will be by next year. But we have to make all the players come back to themselves. Make them forget about that. You know, me, I don't like the idea.
Now what we talk now, Baba Sato, you know understand what that our legend talk Martin Keown. So what Arteta do if you go disrupt the team? What do you feel about
it? He go disrupt. If you hear my statement from the start, I tell you, say you know, say all footballers they get crew. If you see our football about Lacazette and Aubameyang crew, Pepe and crew, even Partey and crew. If you look those top people, if you see, go look their training ground, all of them gather the holy shoulder, even including Saka and crew.
Lacazette and man.
No, that one a right-hand man, you understand? Yes. So he go affect us, you know, not be good decision. You know, just like there was a man where talk and say, if you say Arteta, put this one, Arteta follow you, Arteta do this one. Sometimes he go for check. The punishment was okay. I didn't say outside of Aubameyang fan or no Aubameyang fan. Aubameyang don't fuck up. Me, I don't like him again. Based on how they like his characters again. No 2 ways about that. But he's a good player. But if you want to deal with him, you deal with him strictly. Punishing him by this game, those people don't know. You'll give one third opportunity. Girl, if you want even do one, you can do one for inside January. You know, say we don't save some certain things. So fuck them up. Then before that, everybody don't blend, don't decide one day. You know. So this one now, for true, not be like it was to me, it was a partially wrong mistake one kind. Not be this sense supposed hit him hard like that. You understand? So what I say with that one?
All right, no while now they done the file out, so we'll continue. We'll go check the match. But before we go, for those where they ask where they go from watch the match, like somebody don't put on Titus T Kure. I don't even highlight the comments. HESGold.com. Now, hear me, I did to watch my own. No, I know they even they subscribe for DSTV again. Ever since I discovered this website, I use this website, or I go use WSS 3.1 application, the APK. Now they use so HESGold, HESGOAL.com. Just put them for your browser. Now Chrome they use. Put them for your Chrome browser. They will give you all the matches with them they play today. You choose any one, and you know they crack. They show normal. So now what's me they use. So for those of you who they find me on about to watch today match. If we just finish now, they go watch the first half now. So Baba Sato and Terence, now thank you for joining the show. We'll go watch the first half.
Thank you. We'll see for second half.
Second half, we will see. You are a great man.
We'll come for second.
Normal level now. All right now.
Okay.